Welcome back. We are back here for Yul-Gok, 5th Kup pattern. At the start of this video, I'm going to go through an explanation version of the pattern. Then I'll do a fast pace run through, and then we'll go through the individual moves. All right. I'm going to demonstrate Yul-Gok with explanations. And step out, sitting stance to your left, pressing punch, double punch, raise, lower, double step to your right, press punch, sitting stance, raise, lower for double punch. Going out in the 45, you've got inside, inwards block, middle block, walking stance, front kick, land, double punch, jab cross. To the other 45, step across, walking, middle block, front kick, double punch. Back up the middle, we have hooking block, like a side block, walking stance, hook, left hook, right punch. Step up, left hook, walking stance, right hook, left punch. Step forward, straight punch. Taking your back leg and scoop through, checking kick. Bending ready stance, knees on a 45-degree angle here. Go side kick, bang, land. Have your hand out for a brace and elbow. Take your back leg, check. Bending ready, side kick, brace, walking stance, elbow, twin, open hand C block. You're going to bring that left foot over, boom, shoot out, front side block, rising block, midsection low, walking stance, spear thrust, over your right shoulder, turning, open hand C, midsection low, step, spear thrust, to the back. Walking stance, side block, reverse punch, stepping, side block, reverse punch. Now you're going to step through with a gliding, hopping, shuffle, X stance, back fist. Unravel the opposite way to every other pattern so far with a twin block, double step, twin block. Foot back. That is the explanation of the pattern. Yeah, a demonstration of Yul-Gok. Alrighty, so up first we have the pressing punch with a double punch. That is stepping out, press. And the idea of a pressing movement is to like squeeze under pressure. Then we're going to raise up on your toes, smack them in the face, and drop into that body. So press up. Next up, we have a little combo on our 45s. Our inwards block or middle block, and walking. So make sure when you do this, you're a little bit more than 90 degrees. Let's come closer, I can come closer. Middle block on these 45s for the pattern's sake. From there, so we've got a block, and you make sure you do this. Don't go too far and open everything up. If you're too fast and you've gone before their punch, whack, you get smashed. If you stop here, halfway down your face, you have a guard up in front of you. Also important when you do this, you have slightly more than 90 degrees. If you come up to 90 degrees or less, your arm will collapse in if hit. So we've gone middle block, we go kick, front kick, land, jab, cross, or double punch. Fairly simple one. Block, kick, punch, punch. All right, now we have the hooking block combo. So as you step into that, you go hook. So you treat this like a side block initially. So if nothing else, if you can't get a hold of them, you go side block. Hopefully that works. Whack. But if you get the opportunity, you hook, drop, So you scoop as you do this. So you can hopefully go bang and grab. So you have an open hand, you're grabbing with either the thumb and the rest of the fingers. Okay, scoop. So as you do the combo, you twist. And then as you twist the other way, don't twist it out. You could, like some people will teach you, go whoop, boop, re-chamber, punch. Hook, hook, punch. Use that same twist to come back. We have our checking kick into side kick, elbow as another combo. So you have your checking kick. Someone's coming out for a rising, whoa, come between your legs, you go check, bang. Kind of like a side kick that you just swing through, boom. Check it, catch their legs so they get stumbled and they're in a compromised position. Check, bedding ready. So that's just getting ready. You don't, reality, you bang, bang, and you'll kick. If I side on, bah, bah, straight up. But for the pattern's sake, you need to show some control. You'd have check, bedding ready, and your instructor may like to hold you here. It's always a fun one. Just start talking about something and leave them like this. Help strengthen those hip flexors. From there, side kick, boom. Come down controlled. You bring that hand up as a target, like a pad, and bang, elbow. Keeping, so your palm is facing down. Now, it's not have hand out here, elbow makes it there, and you go slap. Start your hand there. And if you hit your hand right, you'll get a sound. You'll start reddening, toughening up your elbow a little bit. Not that it needs too much toughening. You get to do that one twice in the pattern. From there, you'll turn, whoosh, go open C block into the stab. So as you go for that, make a little X pattern, shape in front of your body. This will force you to open up. See, that hand that's going to go forwards has to go out into a side block. Whoosh. The one that's going to go up will rotate up into a rising. Boom. From there, the front hand, midsection low. This is my own little variant that I throw in because you just want to be able to get used to creating openings if you're going to do a spear thrust. So create that opening, step through, thrust. Always important when you're doing a thrust, keep those three fingers level to each other so not one finger takes all the pressure, being the middle one for most people. Boom, you do that until someone's sternum or you hit something else you weren't intending to, you'll bust that finger badly. On the way back, we have the two side block punches. There's walking starts. You step out, you side block, punch with the rear hand. Now you could do it with a boom, a re-chamber in between. I prefer to do it as a full sweep combo. Now, this doesn't mean you go and try and just make them like one. It still needs to be two things. Make sure we've actually gotten the attack out of the way and then you punish them for it. Followed up by the skipping X starts back fist. So we ended up in this position in the pattern with your right foot in front. You've got that backhand punching. Now you're going to step through. Now rather than just step, you want to take a little bit of a skip. So through, this is a bridging technique. So you can get to people if my opponent is here, but I'm back here, so I'm out of range, about a couple of feet maybe. So over here, sizing up, and I can just dart in, bang! With that X stance that helps to come through whoosh, and strike. You won't stay there. That is a terrible position to stay in. It's there to get a strike, and then you've got to unstep yourself. And there, up, back fist comes down from your waist. Keep that hand up as a guard. Step through, cross step. Now a good clean cross step, I'm probably not demonstrating the best, but a clean one. You should be able to actually step down. Your knee is roughly in line with that other foot. You step through. So you've got a bit of like a weird lunge thing happening where you've stepped behind. You're going in a horizontal, a straight line as you do this, not stepping on a weird angle going back or so, straight through. And a good X stance, if you unravel this, becomes a clean sitting stance. So for the sake of the pattern though, it's the first time we have this coming into play. So it's important to start actually learning this in your general classes. You shoot through, bridging technique, bang, back fist. Then from there you unravel into the twin block. Bah! Now, tradition says have it around your elbow, but if you get a good enough hit that comes somewhere up here, because typically when you do a block, you're using the midsection of your arm to block. Now, if you have it bracing down the elbow, whack, your rotator cuff will let your arm fling over. So if you typically are going to take the hit somewhere in the middle of your arm, brace it in the middle. So you turn, boom, block. So you can step in, bang, block. This, again, it's going to hurt your arm a lot. It sucks. But it's for big arcing techniques, such as a big round kick going, whoa, turning kicks, and just something arcing, it's kind of whack, big swing, and you go whack. You brace it with your other arm rather than just a standard block which might collapse in. You boom, you push into it, you push your body, making sure that block is far enough away from your face that if someone was to be doing a kick, that their foot, that their big toe has no way of getting to your eyeball, okay? It would be anything worse than a big toe going popping your eye out of your face. So make sure you actually don't just keep it tight like so, that 90-degree thing I just spoke about before. Push it out, give yourself full distance. Shouldn't be a foot in the world that could reach my face right now if I can brace and hold that in position. So this is number 5. In the series, I have now made several of these that you can catch up on or learn from. Full explanations of pattern techniques with a demonstration version. Fifth cup is the representation now of your knowledge. With the blue belt with a green stripe is that your tree of knowledge now has gone quite vast, the amount of knowledge you've learnt in your martial arts, and is reaching out into the outer sky and becoming a very large tree with a wealth of knowledge, making you formidable to deal with. See you next time. Stay cool.